I'm Michelle from Makeup or Breakup blog, and today I'm going to be doing first impressions and review of the Absolute New York Icon palette in Wildfire. I have reviewed a few of Absolute New York's products on this channel, and I'll post them either somewhere here or at the end of the video in the description box. I just want to show you why Wildfire attracted me. I mean, look at these shades. Such a call to fall. Look how beautiful they are. And what's special about these is that it also comes with a fairly sized eyeshadow applicator. As you may or may not know, based in New York City, there is an Absolute New York makeup store, a flagship store over on 34th Street, I believe by 6th Avenue. So if you're in the city or if you're traveling to New York City, you may want to stop off at Absolute to check out what they have. The prices are very reasonable, extremely reasonable, and the quality is... This is the packaging. It's so unique, so different from the usual standard black, you know, with just... and that's it, you know, like a square rectangle. I love their packaging. And this is raised, as you can tell. And they're based here in New York, which I also love. And I'm gonna open it so you can see what it looks like. Look how gorgeous that is. Look at that. Oh, beautiful. And it comes with a mirror as well. And here is the brush. It's a fairly good sized brush. Doesn't look cheap, it looks very nice. And of course it has the name of it on here. It has a fluffy side as well as a more focused side, as I call it, a little more hard. But this is to help pack the color on, and this is to help blend the color. So I am going to start. Look at this. Oh, maybe I should, you know, swatch some of these, even though to me swatching isn't as much as important as it is to see how it actually performs on the eyelid, because the skin on your arm and your wrist or your hand has a different tension and texture than the delicate, very delicate skin that sits here on your eyelid. White heat, look at that. Nice. The next one is simmer, which is like simmer of the soup. Look at that. The next one is flicker. That's the shimmer. You can see the shimmer there. And then the last one is kindle. I have to say, I'm impressed so far with how these shades look. Not bad. Same thing. Okay, so this first one is 1, 2, 3, 4, spiced. Let's see if I can do this right so you can see this. This is spiced. Beautiful. The next is ablaze, which is the shimmer. Let's see if I can do this right. It's a little flaky, the shimmers. They're so gorgeous. The next one is Adobe, which is that, looks pretty much like Adobe to me. A brown rust red. This one's a little bit, there we go. And then the next one is magma. Very nice. Very nice indeed. Yeah. Okay, and now we're down to the last 4 that are sitting here that are the deepest. The first one is Scorched, which is this lovely deep plum. Already loving that. That might go on my eye. The next one is Earth, which is a lightish brown. The next is Fossil. That's a shimmer. And finally, last but certainly not least, it's to ashes. Like dust to dust, ashes to ashes. Very nice. Okay, so let's see if I can do this without making a total wreck of myself here. Okay. So the first one is Scorched. See if I can do this right. Scorched. Huh. Okay. It's an interesting brown, but it goes on lighter than I thought it would. The next one is Earth. Let's see how Earth goes. Yep, that's a brown, all right. But it's like a lightish brown. I would think Earth would be a lot darker. The next is Fossil, which is the shimmer. Yep. And finally, last but not least, is Ash to Ashes. Like dust to dust, ashes to ashes. Interestingly, the deepest one is not as dark as I thought it would be. These are the last four. Again, I don't discount, the colors. It's just, I need to see these on my eyes. I really don't trust swatches. And yes, there is kickback. But look at the pigmentation. Pretty good. Kickback does not bother me. Look at that. And I'm just gonna, it's probably, an understanding between the creators that created the colors with the names, but gorgeous. I think this is another palette for the fall that I am going to be breaking out every, wow, okay. See the pink? As opposed, and as you'll see, there's a bit of fallout, quite a bit, but that doesn't bother me because I can clean this up with powder or with a sponge, just gently lift that off. And if you're worried about fallout, there are techniques, several online, where they put a line of powder underneath and then just use a fluffy brush to gently flick it away from the face. So I'm not too worried about that. And just like that. Big fluffy brush, take it right out. Like a very deep, deep plum. It's not black, it's a deep plum. And wow, I have to say, the color is just gorgeous. Look at that, like that, and then just go back under the eye like this. And I don't go all the way. I try to keep it kind of like under the pupil. That's it. I think that's my look. Wow. And as you may or may not know, Absolute New York is cruelty free. This has a shelf life of 24 months. And let's see what else it says here. Richly pigmented velvety finish, creaseless, lasting wear. The net weight on this is 0.47 ounce, which equals to 13.2 gram. Cruelty free bam. Okay guys, this is my look. What do you think? Wow, this is dramatic, this is bold, this is, wow. I love it. Again, this is the Absolute New York Icon palette. They have several in their Icon series. They also have mini versions of these palettes, and this one, the big one, is called Wildfire. Their prices are extremely reasonable. The colors are very rich, very silky, if I can say that. They're like silky on the skin as well as on application. I don't feel any tug or pull. Again, like I said, I don't go into thinking swatches are the end-all be-all as far as application purposes, because the skin on your hand is a different tension than the skin on your wrist or on your arm. You know, it's a different texture, a different thickness, and you know, the final test, the proof is in the pudding, is when the eyeshadow is actually applied on the eyelid. Can it blend? Does the color stand off? Is there color payoff? And I have to say, it's beautiful. It's so gorgeous. Again, Absolute New York, you came through with one of your palettes. I am so thrilled out about it, and the price is so great. Have you tried Absolute New York? Let me know in the comments below what you think of this palette, or what you have tried from Absolute New York. And if you haven't already, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, and hit that notification bell so you will know my next video will be out. Thank you so much for watching and joining me on my latest makeup adventure. Again, my name is Dawn Michelle, and this is Makeup or Breakup Blog. Hope to see you on the next video. Take care.